So let's say you got him at ledge, you're just trying to eat some steak, and then... Well, turns out, we can fix that. Hey everyone, Why-Do here once again with another Steve Tech video. This time not my own tech, this is actually from Mjolnir on Twitter. I'll put a link in the description so you can follow them. But I really had to show this off because I think it's something that as many people as possible need to know, both Steve players and people who are going to be fighting against Steve, because it is a very, very simple tech. I figured this would be a pretty important thing to show everybody because, you know, I love my Steve techs that require all these really tight inputs and might break your hands, but there's absolutely no need to learn all of that crazy stuff. I think there are a lot of super effective, simple techs out there you can learn that'll really up your Steve game. So all you gotta do is throw them off stage, build a block about 2 high around here, and then when they go to get up attack, you tech it and punish them. You're actually teching your own block. And to some of the newer players out there, it might look like a lot of inputs, but it's actually very simple. All you gotta do is press shield at the right time and then just down smash or do whatever you want. This is really, really important because get up attacking is a super big part of the ledge game. It's fully invincible until after the hitbox comes out, so if you're spamming things at ledge, if you're doing all these attacks, it's going to be really easy for somebody to punish that, right? Normally if I'm just charging a lava bucket at ledge, Cloud can just hit me, and that's the end of that. But with this tech, it actually has the potential to totally change how this entire game works. Now I can punish him for guessing right, essentially, which is not something many characters can claim the privilege of doing. In the tweet, Mjolnir suggested that you place blocks like that, where you do this specific jump timing and you're able to land directly on the block immediately. It is a bit hard. I'm definitely nowhere close to perfect with it yet. You see, I got it there, but it is very difficult, so I'll be practicing that. But you don't need to do this fancy block setup at all. It works perfectly fine if you just place one block and then another one. So I'll throw Cloud off stage here. You'll see I'll just do a really simple 2-block placement. Tech it, same thing, I punished him. You can also just double jump after full hopping, so full hop, double jump, place block. That's pretty simple. So there we go. That won't require too much effort, and you can do that pretty easily most of the time. Just make sure, of course, you get off the block quickly, because otherwise it'll break. But this should be something you can incorporate into actual games today, honestly. I've been doing this to people a lot online since I saw Mjolnir's tweet, and it's just so funny. You can tell people are so confused even through the screen. They just don't know what is going on. Of course, that's the emotion you want to instill in people when you play Steve, right? You want to make them terrified of your raw Steve power, and this is definitely an easy tech that'll let you accomplish that. Couple odds and ends, this actually does work anywhere on the screen, and it has enough base knockback to work even at 0%. So, really good tech to have available. It's also worth pointing out, if you're wondering why Cloud's shield isn't going down, why he's always get-up attacking, that we're in the training mod pack right now. So this is a mod pack that lets you kind of get a more advanced training mode for Smash. I'll link that in the description as well. It's been very useful for me, labbing a lot of Steve tech. So lastly, I want to talk about where this fits into Steve's ledge game as a whole, with blocks and everything. You'll notice if I go to Cloud's ledge options here in the training mod pack, and I set it to roll and jump. Before Steve came out, we thought it was going to be such a big deal that you could place all these blocks and stop ledge options from happening, but as you can see, Cloud just goes straight through them whenever he picks a ledge option. So it ended up being much less of a big deal than we thought it was going to be. You see Cloud rolled there, it just breaks all the blocks in his way. But this is a really simple tool to enhance your already really good ledge trapping with Lava Bucket and Flint and Steel and all these other tools you have at ledge. As you can see here, if I set Cloud's ledge options to neutral, get up, roll, and jump, and I turn off attack, if Cloud recovers to ledge, Lava Bucket is so good at covering multiple options. See there, Cloud did neutral get up, and he died. And if he, let's say, rolls on, there, the same exact timing, covered roll on. Ledge jump is a bit trickier, but as you can see, if I read his ledge jump timing, I can still kill him for it. So Lava Bucket at ledge has no safe answer aside from get up attack. And the fact that you can just place a block and completely neutralize that option, I think that's going to be huge for our ledge trapping against Cloud. Because look at that. It effectively takes away the option he had to counter Lava Bucket at ledge. Now it's like he has to mix up his timing for ledge jump, And even if he does ledge jump and you mistime it, he can't get that hard of a punish, so it's a big deal. And of course, even though it only hits low, Lava Bucket is active for so long that it's really easy to cover a bunch of different ledge jump timings. And even better, if you see I put it to control and I have Cloud sit at ledge, if he tries to wait too long, Lava Bucket will still hit him at ledge because it goes over the ledge like that. So that's pretty much 5 of the 6 available options covered, which is ledge jump, get up attack, neutral get up, roll on, and just waiting. Of course, the other option is double jumping on from ledge. And that's a bit trickier. That's going to depend on the attack. If he does like a nair, then I can tech it. But of course, if he does an up air, it might be a bit harder. So that's going to be something we'll have to lab against individual characters. But keep in mind, if you read the timing and Cloud does an up air from ledge, it could be really bad for him. I'm going to set the speed to 1 frame. And you'll see that if Cloud is hanging at ledge and I decide to charge Lava Bucket, and Cloud decides to drop from the ledge and double jump on with an up air, if I guess that timing right, he's in so much trouble because that just killed him. No way he can recover from that. So we're talking about a ledge setup that could potentially cover every single option if you play your cards right. It will require a little bit of a read on what time he might ledge jump at, but it really is something that could be crazy. But of course, all of this is just in training mode, right? So you might be thinking, hey, why do tech looks great and all, but I don't play in training mode, I play on quick play. Am I going to be able to do this tech on reaction in actual games? And to that, I have the big reveal, the dramatic reveal of this video, which is that I've actually been playing in 4 frames of input delay the entire time. Cower in fear. This is the training mod pack's built-in input delay function, which allows me to pretend I'm playing online, basically. So you see, if I press a button, it takes a little bit to actually happen. 4 frames of delay is what you're going to be experiencing in optimal online conditions, so it is definitely totally doable. But wait, what if I were to crank it up all the way to 10 frames of delay? Let's say you live in America and you got a friend in Australia who really wants to play you for some reason, and you're super bad at saying no to people. Alright, well, I'll just place those blocks, and I'll charge the bucket, and boom! I was able to tech it and just punish him for it, basically. Which, again, is super important, because we're not always playing in those optimal online conditions. So being able to do the technique, no matter what this game throws at you, is extremely important. So that's the whole video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe as always. And more so than other videos so far, I would say definitely get into training mode, get into actual matches and try this, because it is really a lot easier than it looks. It is super simple and it's going to be a big change in your game. And last thing I'd like to say before I go, I am currently working on my 5K Minecraft house reveal, so get hype. I don't like to toot my own horn too much, but I will tell you that this is a masterpiece that would make Picasso and Frank Lloyd Wright cry tears of jealousy. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy Steving.